As an international student, I think I'm really glad that I was here for the Pre-MBA program that was hosted for us in 2007. Was my first time that I actually came to the US, and naturally was a bit apprehensive about how it was going to be. Especially, I think the name Harvard has a lot of pressure on students to really do well. So what I think what Pre-MBA did for me was really kind of facilitated my smooth flow into the HBS learning model and the community, and I think was really helpful in the first couple of months, kind of integrating yourself with life in Boston, life in the US, and just a very different learning model, which is the case method. Even more exciting was the fact that you get to be in my opinion, the coolest crowd of the of HBS, which is the international students. So I remember, I think we had roughly 70 students in my class that were enrolled for the Pre-MBA program, and we ended up being very close. There were people from China, from Russia, from South America. I was the only one from Pakistan. So for me, it was really like an enlightening experience to get to know so many international students who had experiences in many different parts of the world, not necessarily in the US. And I did end up being good friends with many of them, and till date I think they serve as a very good network for myself at HBS. I think the pre-MBA staff is truly commendable. I think I really admire the efforts that folks like Maureen Walker and Joyce put together in really making the pre-MBA program a real success. It was also great to have a lot of international professors who came to class and not only taught us cases from different subjects, but also gave us their personal perspectives on how they transitioned from their respective countries and ended up in the United States and ended up teaching in one of the best universities of the world. Because the class overall is really diverse in terms of nationalities as well, and in terms of functional experiences, I think the HBS experience really enables you to appreciate and admire the value of having a diverse set of opinions on the table, and to be able to draw on from those various opinions and make an objective decision. I think the HBS experience has really changed my thinking about leadership, so that when I'm responsible for making business decisions tomorrow in my own capacity, I think those three lenses that we were taught during our course on leadership and corporate accountability will always be kind of my guidance in sort of forming my decisions. So I will not only want my business to perform well from the economic point of view, but definitely legally, and I think most importantly ethically as well. And I think overall HBS prepares you to become really socially responsible business leaders, and I think that is something which is of great value to the world today.